Okay, hello everyone, Random Gamer Riven here, and once again I'm your host for this randomised gaming video, Random Gamer Riven, and on behalf of Randomised Gaming, which I've just repeated myself, but yes, I'm your host for this randomised gaming video. So, hello and welcome to the start of another week's streaming. I'm your host for Randomised Gaming, Random Gamer Riven, and in today's stream I will be looking at this is effectively the 2016 update of the 2009 WayForward title, A Boy and His Blob, beautifully named, beautiful game, I have to admit, from the get-go. And this is actually it's kind of a remake slash a redone version of the original NES game and its sequel on Game Boy. It's a boy and his blob and a Princess Blobella, and the other one was Trouble on Blobberton or something. So yes, this is very much, as the name of the game would say, about a boy and his blob. Quite literally, you have an alien blob pet that helps you, and you and him have to work together, and you do so by feeding. The boy feeds the blob jelly beans, which is always such a really nice, it's a very sort of honest and thing. The fact that he feeds them jelly beans and he takes on various forms. And hello to our regular commentator, Naiko. Hello. Yes, hi Naiko. And yes, WayForward, the Shanty people. Yes, indeed, WayForward have done Shanty and quite a lot of other games as well. They've developed quite a reputation for doing very good 2D inspired retro games. Don't think I can open that yet. Now this is basically a widescreen update of the Wii version, so it is going to look, I mean they did stylize it to a very cutesy visual style, so it's not going to look much different to the Wii version, except it's going to be in widescreen resolution. So the controls are very simple at the minute, and I've just fallen down this hole, and yeah, a lot of the Wii games had widescreen. They didn't officially support true 16:9. They were using a weird anamorphic. Oh, we can jump and break the rock. I'll try and work out what we could do there, but I had a feeling this was quite simplistic. I do like the lighting's fantastic. The sort of nighttime, the sort of fireflies. I assume we can open the chest once I get the blob. Yeah, the firefly lighting's wonderful. Hopefully this game won't be too saucy for YouTube, as it appears Tekken Tag HD may have been, but I think that's more a bug, but I won't say any more on that. That has been a slightly bizarre issue I've had to deal with today, so...
Ah! Come on.
And that's how he initially runs away from the blob, and then
Come on.
the two befriend one another. Very much a Ghibli thing. It's apparently it was sort of bit.
Calm down. Calm down.
And so you instinctively befriend a Bob. I think.
Blob! Hey! Come on! Blob! This way!
Hello 8-bit SNK boy, thanks for joining the stream. Nice to see you and Naiko here today.
Huh.
Okay, so we've gobbled up one chest.
Blob!
Just gobbles up the chest.
Hey! Blob! Blob! Blob!
So otherwise, just literally appreciate it for the likes, guys. Always very helpful to get the likes in early. Thanks very much. If you enjoy the video, as always,
Ready?
we enjoy the streams. We need the other treasure chest. I think I've obviously got to take him back to base.
Come on! This way! Huh. Blob!
Yeah, we've got the NES game. I should actually cover it at some point.
Hurry!
It's definitely quite an interesting update. I must admit, it was one of those iconic games. It turns into a balloon. So I assume I've just got to take him back to my house. Got to take my Blob friend back and feed him jelly beans. It's always a really nice mechanic.
What?
Oh, he's
What?
giving me the chest back. Evil Blobs 2, yes! Blobs like jelly beans. No, he didn't seem to want to eat the evil Blobs, although he's shown doing it in the intro.
Yeah!
So I think Random Gamer Dragoon has actually finished this on Wii. I've never actually really sat down and played it other than watched a few minutes of intro. But yes, we have our Blob friend and we're out to do battle with evil Blobs in effect. WayForward really are the masters of these type of games, and it's really glad to see at least there's one studio that spiritually seems to understand how all these retro games were made. Admittedly, WayForward did actually make titles in the sort of late 90s, so they do have experience from the era. Oh, it's the pillow. Yeah, it's a little bit odd with that sort of slightly odd alligator, isn't it? And we've got the we've somehow magically fixed the it's changing colour as well, the Blob. This is going to be... Is this going to send me into a level? I think it is. That was not what I wanted to do, actually.
Blob! Blob! Hey! Blob! Ah!
Yes, visually this is very good. I'm kind of in agreement with you there, Nyko. I do think a lot of WayForward have done a lot of stuff, actually. They did all the Shanty games. They've done quite a lot of the retro titles, sort of retro-themed titles. This definitely is a very sort of Studio Ghibli vibe, so I assume that's the next stage. So let's explore the tree house. I see, so we got the 3 chests from the first area, we need the 3 chests from the next area. But yeah, I will admit there have been they've done a lot of stuff. They did the Mummy demade. They did the Aliens on DS, which is quite a nice, good game. Which is again another sort of 2D sort of. They've done a lot of stuff WayForward. No, I don't want to reset game progress. Some wonderful music. Yeah, the visual style of this is just really nice. And it is a sort of modern gaming look. So it does, as you say, I do agree with some games use the 8-bit retro style and 16-bit retro style too much without fully understanding how well that system works. So this is the concept art. Yeah, really lovely concept art here. I hope this isn't going to take me back to the same stage. I'm hopeful this will take me to a different stage. Oh, this is the same area, isn't it? Okay. Turn to hideout. Sure, yes. But yeah, I do think some games try to copy the retro style too much without developing it, and as I always said, if you're going to be a retro developer, you want to make a game that rivals the games at the end of the retro console life, not looking like something that has been made as if it was like the relatively new console and the dev teams didn't know what they were doing. Too much contrast colour, yeah. And whereas ironically being developers from that era used to try and do their utmost to actually remove those type of so they tried to hide the fact they were working on limited systems.
Blob! Ready? Gotta go! Hey! Calm down. Calm down. Come here. Calm down. Wait. No. Come on.
Ah, that's what I'm doing wrong. Okay, how do I feed him a jelly bean? Controls, jump, throw bean is circle. Okay. Cool Bob, bean select. Yeah, there was a bit where it was like that. Okay.
Gotta go! Quit it! Calm down. Blob!
Okay, so that's we got to do the portal. I was trying to see if we get the ladder to go down. Obviously, I see. Ah, that's what it was depicting the portal there. Okay, that wasn't the most clearest thing, I have to admit.
Let's go!
Come on, Blob.
Over here!
The music is absolutely wonderful, I will say. Has a sense of adventure and mystery.
Gotta go!
Okay.
Ready? This way!
Should I go this way or down? I'm guessing I've got to go up for another treasure chest. It's a very interesting. Yeah, it's. That's the thing with the retro consoles when people who actually worked on them, like you said, they were working to limits, so you basically worked out how to improve things. You used tricks and stuff to get the best out of the hardware limitations you were having to deal with. That's something a lot of retro games seem to lack. They just seem to be done in a retro style without really understanding that developers who made those retro games were pushing everything to the limits with their original talents. They were trying to get the very best out of. So there are quite a few retro games that look sort of modern games that do look a bit like they just haven't been wellly developed. They would look like they would be like some of the work. Now, do I think that's good to go into that water? Ah, maybe that's what it's trying to tell me, Blob. I think it is. It's not me that needs to go into the water. It's the Blob. Okay, has that saved? I've got the... Yes, that was slightly unexpected. His movements can be a little bit... okay.
This way! Here.
There is a very sort of, as I said, I saw Wikipedia mentioned they were apparently inspired by Ghibli, and it is very much that type of sort of a boy and a creature that they just innately work together. They don't sort of question. There we go.
Over here.
Into the dip. Just the villain out of the way. Okay, right. Just bear with me a second, guys. I'm just going to grab.
Hey! Blob!
Hi Cher, thanks for joining the stream. Okay, we've got another. Yeah, so definitely I'm going to have to get him into a portal.
Hey! Hey!
Here we go with the magic jelly bean, and up we go. Got all 3 chests as well.
What? What? What?
Let's maybe get another bonus stage. I think it does. We have an Easter Island statue, the is it the Moan? I've already played a couple of games with Moan Easter Island statues in them. I see one. Go up, down to select that. Yes, Sonic. Oh, this is cool. Thanks very much. And yeah, Sonic Forces, yeah, is an interesting game. I'll just leave it at that. Hopefully this, as I mentioned earlier, hopefully this stream won't be too saucy for YouTube, as it seemed to want to save our Tekken Tag stream, so... Come on, Blob, come on. Shall we fall down there?
This way!
On earlier. Okay, cool. Well, jump in when you can. You don't need to. If you don't want to watch every night's stream, you don't have to. But it's always welcome whenever you guys turn up. We've got a few people on stream tonight, so I will say, as always, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please do hit that like button. The music for this is fantastic. That might actually be a touch too loud at the minute. That music is probably quite loud. I was just listening to it. Ah, yeah. So. Okay, I'm going to go down. I'm going to wait. Come on, Blob, let's get moving. We want to avoid the enemies.
This way!
Some really lovely design in this game. It really is lovely done. And I should say it is actually available on pretty much most modern formats. So it's on Xbox One. It's on PlayStation 4, it's on PlayStation 3, it's on Nintendo Wii. It may be on Switch, I'm not entirely sure.
Hurry!
Okay, that's an interesting opinion on Sonic games, Nico, I will admit.
Hurry!
Most of the newer Sonic games I absolutely not a big fan of, I should say. I'm not a big fan of the newer Sonic games. It's actually the music's really nice to listen to. Quite relaxing. and just beautifully done. Presentation, I mean, kudos to WayForward. This is very well put together. Sonic Generations I quite enjoyed. So that gives us more of the art things and stuff to check for doing it. Yes, it's a really well put together game, this. I don't know how big it is. I don't think it was huge, but it's certainly, I mean, it's a well-deserved... It's not quite a remake, it's almost like a new game, like a third entry in the series. Come on, Blob.
This way.
Generations I felt was really good. Oh, we've got all the artwork. Unlock artifacts. Yeah, the concepts of the treehouse. Really nice stuff, actually. Yeah, I own all the modern systems, apart from the Switch at present. Well, actually, no. I certainly won't be buying a PS5 or Xbox Series X anytime soon at the minute. Yeah, spoilers. Why, was there a spoiler in the... Oh yeah, it probably showed you some of the stuff we were going to unlock, wouldn't it? Treasure rooms show progress, challenge and unlock artifacts. Because one of them had the artifacts, didn't it? Yeah, you can see. So we've got the mask, we've got the fan. It's just really beautifully done. Let's head to the next stage. Yeah, there's been quite a lot of problems with people actually getting them delivered. It doesn't help the trade-in value for them has been higher than what the actual price value is, so they've had a lot of problems. Oh, we got a new trampoline! I did really enjoy the original NES one.
Blob. This way.
I mean, the trouble with the newer consoles is you definitely need the internet connection, and with the PS4, a lot of titles, there's not necessarily that much reason to buy retail ones, because a lot of the games are so heavily patched that, I mean, some games you get the full game on the disc, but there's quite a few games where literally the disc is just like half the install.
Hurry! This way. Blob. Let's go. Hey!
Can I drop this on him? I can do. Yeah, I mean, this was first released on the Nintendo Wii in 2009, but of course this digital version does away with the... Well...
Blob. Gotta go.
Okay. Was that a bug there?
This way.
Oh, so that you can hold it down to the angle you're going to throw.
Hey!
No, no, Blob, don't do that.
Come on!
I think it's telling me I should get
Come here.
Blob up.
Hey!
No, Blob, this way, this way. I must admit, I think playing this on the Wii was a bit problematic with the controls, so I'm not a big fan of the... As much as we do have a Wii, and I probably should cover more Wii games at some point, I'm not a huge fan of the console.
Come on! Come here!
So you can't jump up.
Over here!
Ah, so that's what the... Ooh,
Over here!
well, I think the PS5s have had a real stability issues with some of the builds at present. I think I've had quite a few stories of people having their brand new launch console break, so... I'll certainly be waiting for revised hardware and updated releases before I consider picking one up.
Let's go!
Yeah, I think it did. Some games there were issues with
Ready? Hurry!
Come on, Blob, where are you? I mean, I know towards the end of the Wii life that Nintendo actively started asking developers not to use the Wiimote controls as much, and I know from first hand why that was, because people were starting to injure their wrists. So I worked on quite a few Wii games, and the first game I worked on was Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, and that had waggly controls, and I had to get a wristband because for basically 6 months I had to test that, and because we used the sword controls I was constantly having to waggle my wrist. You ended up having to actually do a wrist... It's actually easier to use your arm to waggle it. Yeah, so you basically... But if I say, if you use the games for a long period, they could get quite uncomfortable and start hurting your arm quite badly. I know towards the end of my run, my wrist was pretty sore. Fortunately then we moved on to a lot of PS4 games, and we never had a game that used the Wii remote quite to that extent. Okay, now I should use this, get used to the throw controls.
Hey! Blob! Come on! Hey! This way! Hurry!
Yeah, one of the reasons for that was because Nintendo started getting worried people would injure themselves.
Come here!
I mean, there's actually a couple of cases where the rumble on a couple of consoles, if your kids who are using rumble constantly, you could actually get almost like what they people who use pneumatic drills could get. So that's the exit. Why do I want to go this way then?
Ah! Blob! Blob!
I don't really want to jump on that rock, but let's tell Blob to go there. I have a feeling this is going to be a hidden area. Yeah.
Blob!
I did see your PSP video, Nico. That was very good. I was just going to say, that game, Gurin, looked very good, actually, that PSP. Was that an RPG one? Is it Gurin Grimpa? Because that looked quite interesting, but I don't know if that one got a power release. There's a couple of PSP games I started going, oh, they haven't got power releases, which is quite irritating. Oh, Blob.
Gotta go.
There you go, Blob. Gobble that. I mean, this is a really well-crafted, well-put-together game, so I'm glad to see people are enjoying it. It's a really lovely game as well.
Blob!
Yeah, Gurin. I have to look it up to see if it's actually available in Europe.
Yeah!
How many treasure chests did I get? I think I missed one. Did I get the 3?
What? What? What?
You have to look that up, Gurin. I've got a feeling that probably didn't get a power release. Yes, the fan that we saw. Yeah, so that one was that concept art was a bit of a spoiler showing all the different mini game pictures art. Just telling you we've got to go up. We've got platforms above us. And the music is really beautifully done. As we said about the art style, is just fantastic. It looks like a modern game, which is nice to see because you.
Blob! Over here!
I've got press jump just as I land on it to increase the height.
Let's go!
Probably gonna need to, yeah, gonna have to throw Blob down. Hopefully Blob hasn't fallen off the platform.
Come here. Blob!
Oh, there's a 3DS version. Pretty much the same game. Okay, that's...
Hey!
So what I've got to do this time is just jump on there and then select, put the jelly bean down before. So yeah, let's make sure that one doesn't, oh it bounces.
Hey!
Okay, that did get an EU release. Actually, I think I've seen that one. I think that's quite an old PSP game. Okay, that's one I need to pick up. That did look really nice, so... quick browse. Go Mini. Yeah. We just be cheeky. Oh, no worries. No worries if you've got to go because of family reasons. So I know that's family comes first if they say I don't expect you to watch our stream. But yeah, welcome back. Hope everything's okay there, Cher. Okay, that's irritating. You fall too high, you have to start over.
Blob! Hurry up. This way!
Yeah, The original on NES was always a fantastic game, as was its sequel. So, and the Blob was always adorable. Developed by David Crane, I believe.
Blob. Come here.
I think David Crane actually worked on this one as well.
Blob. This way.
Get the height just right this time, and just a little loop. Ooh, just.
All right.
Got to be a bit careful with that jump. He does a somersault roll. And he turns into a wonderful door to escape the world. The design in this is fantastic. The original NES games were really good. There was one on the NES, one on the Game Boy, and then they didn't do any follow-ups, and then they did. This was the first game in about sort of 15 years, I think. And got some more concept art to look at. Very easy to play, seeing as I've not really played this before, but it's really quick to pick up. Yeah, some really great concept art from a boy and his blob. I think we actually bought the PS4 version and got the PS3 version in crossplay, which is what was really nice. But just the relationship between the boy and the sort of space alien blob just works so beautifully in this game. Yeah, I mean, I think this is available to buy on just about, as I said, every format under the sun. So, oh, we've got the parachute. Slightly more adventurous music as well. I see he puts the blob in his backpack. Oh, that's wonderful. That's some really beautiful animation. A blob plushie. Yeah, I'm surprised there's not. There must be. You gobble, Blob. Okay, I've got to press a button to release him. I thought he came out automatically. Let's check that save. Yep. Certainly, it doesn't send you far back even if you do make a mistake, so... Oh. Okay, I'm glad I just saw that. That means I can just... Gotta go to the... Supposed to make the jump and then go hard right. As soon as I... No, I don't. I think making your own Blob plushie could be quite relatively... Oh... I want that treasure chest. Oh no. That's returned to hideout. I'll try again. I'm one of those gamers who's a perfectionist. If I don't have to redo a level, it's nice to get everything first time around. Let's try this again. He almost looks a bit like a snowman, actually, but it's like the adorable thing at the start where they first meet and they hug one another, which is...
Blob!
I mean, WayForward just do such incredibly well put together games. Yeah, I don't have the trampoline this time around. You go to get set items, so on this stage I've got the balloon, I've got the ladder, and I've got the parachute. Unfortunately, 8-bit boy, but yeah, the trampoline would be a really good way to get that one. Well, the game's making me get it via the parachute. Oh, that's tricky to get. You've got... Okay, I'll leave that for now. Got to get the momentum just right. Yeah, you basically got to get the swing in with the momentum.
This way! Over here! Hey! Yeah!
But let's see if I can get the missing chest. That's quite a short level, actually. You obviously give you the flavour of the experience of using the parachute for the first time.
What? What?
So we've got half a rocket. Right, let's see if I can get this right. I've got to. Gotcha. The music reminds me a little bit of the stuff from Croc, The Legend of the God Boys. Really sort of happy, cheery music that just goes perfectly with the game. It's a really well put together, crafted game, this. But as I said, WayForward have done a lot of very good titles. Their company name has got a very good... I mean, even they've done quite a few licensed games and tie-in games. They did quite a few on the DS, but even their name has basically became the thing that if you see WayForward on it, you're in for a good experience. They've done a lot of very good games, and that's actually credit to WayForward, the fact that when you see their branding these days, you know that's going to be a good quality title. I think they mentioned the port of this to some of the more modern platforms may have been done by another studio. So if it was, kudos to the other studio. It is a pretty much flawless port. I have no gripes with it. I think it's nice to see it in HD. And it's a game that scales up beautifully for HD. So yes, we've got that last chest. Yeah, I really like it. This track in particular I really like. It's just a sort of age of exploration sort of. Oof. Yeah, it's like the music is really, really good. I think I can, yep, you can jettison Blob. Yeah, Croc Legend, the original Croc Legend of the Gobbos was fantastic. The sequel, not so good. They did 2 on Game Boy as well. This reminded me a bit of Rayman Legends, actually, the sort of visual style. Come on, Blob, activate. Well, yeah, Croc's a 3D platform, but it's one of those. The music reminds me very much. I suppose they're both platformers at least, but of course, this is of course the update. Yeah, see, they got the boy hugging the blob. Some really nice stuff there. And they're singing together. I believe the second game on the. Oh, that's got. It's called The Rescue of Princess Blobetta. Oh, so you can do something with that second map, but not yet. So I've got the trampoline, I've got the portal, I've got the balloon. Whoa! Whoa!
Blob! Come here! Hey!
Probably should have left Blob in blimp form. There you go, Blob. Eat treasure chest.
Blob!
So the way he flies through platforms. We can fly without Blob's help in this stage, which is quite nice.
This
Some
way!
really nice game mechanics. They are certainly adjusting each stage as we go, so each stage does feel you have to solve the puzzles in different ways. It really is a world.
Hurry!
Yeah, it does beautifully. The art style just suits it perfectly, and as you say, it feels like it's all this. Oh.
This way!
Come on, Blob, time to become a portal.
Hey!
Okay, so this is where it got to be interesting.
Hurry!
I obviously can't go to the exit, otherwise. So I can't go
Over
to the
here.
exit. Nope, nope, Blob, eat that one.
Blob! Hey!
No,
This way!
don't eat the.
Blob! Come here! Gotta go!
Okay, that's a bug. I threw down a jelly bean down there, and he wants to go for the jelly bean, regardless of the fact the chest is there.
Blob!
The jelly beans do dissipate after a while, so if I go down there.
Alright.
And we have another stage clear.
What? What? What?
Yeah, I think this game, the gameplay's excellent, the sound's excellent, the music's excellent, everything about this is just perfectly put together. Machinaru? Yes, I have played Machinaru. I could even stream it, as I do actually have it on my PS3. That was a very good... it's a fun 2 hours long game. Yeah, I mean, it's not a very good long puzzle game, but it's a very good puzzle game, Machinaru. I've actually got it on the PS3, so... Ironically, you should mention it in line with this. That was a very good sort of... But yeah, I could actually stream that if you guys want to see it. Even one of those games you could do a long play for. So that's 5. We got the mask now. That was a very good... I mean, it wasn't a very long game, but it was a very good one.
Blob. Hey! This way. Ready?
What are you doing?
Come here. This way.
The black blobs are the bad ones, the black ones with yellow eyes. But I'm not. Blob doesn't appear to be able to harm them yet, so I basically have to use his abilities to solve the stage. At the minute, I can't harm the other blobs, basically.
This way. Hey, this way. Blob. Over here.
Ah, you can't jump up there.
Hey.
I do get a slight Rayman vibe as well. So if I climb to the top, can I jump? Yes. Yes, I can jump. Okay.
Hey. Come here.
Can you make it? Yes, you can do. Good blob, good blob. You deserve a jelly bean for that.
This way.
To the original, yeah, the original Rayman is a very, very difficult game. Strangely enough, every version after the first made it easier and easier. So the DSiWare version, or it's also available on 3DS, is by far one of the easier versions. They've reduced the difficulty so much by giving Rayman a lot more health over time. Because the original game you only had 3 hits, and then each version after they made it easier because they changed the cage's position round. Rayman's actually quite an interesting game. It's worth playing. It's a game literally every rendition has made it easier and easier and easier. But the original Rayman is very, very hard. the first world is quite easy and comfortable, and then the difficulty ramps up exponentially to the point where it becomes somewhat unfun to play, and is quite you end up like exploiting the first world to keep getting lives back. We've got some more concept art. I don't know if this is that big a game. I don't think it wasn't that expensive on PS7. I think it was like a £20 game on Wii as well. Really beautiful art. I'm probably not going to roll on for too much longer tonight, seeing as I've been having fun with YouTube today, so I won't do too much there. I kind of want a break from anything YouTube related. Yeah, some fantastic. If any of the WayForward staff are watching, my congratulations, guys. This was a fantastic game. The Saturn version is a very good version. The Saturn version is one of the best versions. The rest, yeah, the rest are very difficult.
Blob!
I think we've got some sort of no, haunted forest by the looks of it. So, oh, we've got trampoline, we've got portal, we've got ladder, and we've got balloon. So let's start with the trampoline down there.
Blob! Come here!
I'm hoping there's not a chest down that other bit. Having 3 stage. I wouldn't say it was a typical trait. Although it does depend. If you're sort of Amiga games, definitely. Oh, there was a treasure chest down here. But yeah, I mean, but yeah, Rayman's definitely a game that ramps up exponentially to the point where it doesn't become fun, I will admit.
Blob! Ready?
And I actually got the, well, we got the gold version. And that was just ruthless, because that had a load of fan-made levels, and I don't need to tell you about what fans like to do with their platforming levels, which is why Super Mario Maker is not really very fun at all either.
Ready?
Because fans, when you're younger, you think it's quite a good idea to make your games as hard as possible.
Over here!
But I can tell you, brutally hard levels that are just require pixel perfect jumping, or else you literally have to start over every step, are not fun in the slightest, and are really just a case of what I capitalise as grade A bad design. Short answer is, if you directly make a level as hard as possible, you don't understand about games design. I think a few people may be put off by that statement, but it's true. If you make a hard level so brutally hard that basically only 1 or 2 people can finish it, that's not good game design. Whereas this, everything's just... Okay, so I've got... I know, I've got... No, I can't use the ladder, can I? So I've got the balloon, but I can use the portal.
Blob!
I'll put the ladder there.
Over here.
Yeah, I had the misfortune of doing some of the fan levels for Rayman and Mario Maker, and they were about literally as fun as running into a brick wall, for want of a better word. He was telling me he wants the is that the portal or the... So, rule number 1, whichever way the game tells you, go the other way. So that's true.
Let's go.
Okay, I see what we got to do. Push the rock onto the trampoline, and that should bounce it up. Yeah.
Let's go.
I think it's just an enemy, but I might be wrong.
This way. Huh? Blob! Gotta go.
I think I'm not entirely sure about the bird. It might be an enemy, but I don't want to get close enough at this point to find out. So up we go.
Hurry! Huh? All right.
Okay, I'll do this last bonus stage and then I will finish for the night. I'll quickly look at the art as well and then I'll wrap it up. Yes, not too taxing puzzles, but it does make you think a little bit to work out where you need to do to get everything.
What?
Ah, that's what the birds do. Yeah, it is quite funny and also annoying with the fact they steal my... okay, so slightly higher. 1, 2, 3.
Blob.
So I can actually touch the birds, they just steal my jelly beans. Or they steal Blob's jelly beans.
Blob. Huh. Over here. Blob. Huh.
Okay, gotta get this landing just right. And Zala.
All right.
And that's another stage beaten. Or a bonus stage. Okay, so obviously we have to do more than that to build something. So, let's see where we are. So we got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on the 8th level. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. So that has been A Boy and His Blob by WayForward. This is the 2009 Wii release, and this was actually the originally 2009 Wii release. It's been ported to a number of systems, including PS3, PS4. I think it's on Xbox One. It's definitely on PC. It's definitely on. I think it may be on Nintendo Switch. It's actually on quite a few platforms. It is a really charming game, as you've seen. Thank you for all the likes, guys. Very much appreciated. I think I'll wrap up early tonight as everything I've been dealing with today. But thank you, guys. It's been a blast. It's been a really nice game to look at. You can, if you want to, I can actually do the Mashiramum tomorrow if you want, because that's a really nicely well put together game. If that's something you guys want to see, I might even do that because that's something quite. I'm going to stick with quite cute games for the next week, I think. I need to actually get a weekend video out, so I might do the boss video. That's okay, 8-bit SNK boy, you're welcome as always. Glad to have you guys here. So thanks, Share, thanks, Nico and 8-bit SNK boy. Thanks to our other viewers as well. We've obviously had quite a few likes, so very much appreciated, guys. I know not all of you talk in the comments, but your views and your regular participation is always very much welcome. this has been A Boy and His Blob, as I said. It's just a really fantastic update on the original NES and the Game Boy sequel. Effectively, I'd say this is probably the third game in the series, really. It's fantastic, and I do highly recommend it. And it's available now, as I said, on very many formats. So I'm going to wish you a good night, a good evening, a good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I will finish for now and de-stress and unwind, and I wish you all a good night, and I will be back streaming tomorrow or something on the PS3. Maybe I might actually do Machinima, seeing as you mentioned it. It is a really nice puzzle game. It's probably worth covering at least once. But I will finish there. Thank you all, and I will see you all soon. Good night for now. Have a good night, everyone. See ya.